Hey friends, and welcome back to the channel. Today we have a really interesting video ahead of us because we're going to talk about Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 with official news, new messages, and lots of theories that are sparking discussion within the community right now. Over the last few days, new official posts and messages have appeared from a member of Mob Entertainment, and these messages are definitely not random. The development of the game is moving forward, and as often happens, Mob Entertainment has started to slowly reveal small but extremely important details about the future of Chapter 5. What we'll be analyzing today doesn't directly involve new characters or trailers, but something that might be even more important: the game's quality levels and how development is actually progressing. Some phrases and official statements suggest that the team is aiming much higher compared to previous chapters, and this opens the door to several very interesting interpretations and theories. Throughout this video, we'll take a look at all the new official messages, read them together, analyze them point by point, and then move on to personal considerations and theories directly connected to Poppy Playtime. Chapter 5. Some details, if read between the lines, could be hinting at major changes, both in terms of gameplay and the overall atmosphere and structure of the chapter. Before we begin, if you enjoy the video, leave a like because it really helps the channel grow. And if you're not subscribed yet, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any news, theories, or updates about Poppy Playtime and the most anticipated horror games. That said, I think it's time to dive into the heart of the video. Let's analyze together the new official messages from Mob Entertainment, understand what they're really telling us about the game's development, and discover what might be waiting for us in Poppy Playtime. Chapter 5. Before I go any further, I wanted to thank the channel members. Thank you so much for all your support. Let's start with some official posts and statements written by Spicer McLeroy. For those who don't know him, Spicer McLeroy is the character art director and cinematics director at Mob Entertainment, which makes him an extremely important figure within the development team, especially when it comes to character design, animations, and cinematic sequences. Over the last few days, Spicer has published several messages on Twitter, and these are not just random comments. They are messages that, if analyzed carefully, allow us to better understand the direction Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 is heading and the level of care Mob Entertainment is aiming to achieve. Let's start with the first key point. Last week, when Mob Entertainment released the trailer, Spicer McLeroy shared the trailer himself, adding a very clear message. He stated that they are working extremely hard on the game and that he truly hopes players will enjoy the new chapter. This sentence, even if it may seem simple, actually says a lot. The fact that a character art and cinematics director feels the need to emphasize how hard the team is working is already an important signal. It shows us that there is a huge amount of work behind the development of Chapter 5, probably more intense than in previous chapters, and that the team is fully aware of the very high expectations of the community. This message further reinforces a concept that Mob Entertainment has been repeating for some time now. They want to make a major leap in quality. It's not just about creating a new chapter, but about improving the game in every aspect, from visual quality to animations, all the way to storytelling and cinematic scenes. Additionally, these statements perfectly connect with what was previously said by Zach, the CEO of Mob Entertainment, who openly stated that Chapter 5 will be the best Poppy Playtime chapter ever made. These are not random words, and now we are starting to see how different members of the team are moving in the same direction, confirming this ambitious goal. Mob Entertainment, therefore, doesn't just want to promise, but wants to prove it in a concrete way. Spicer McLeroy's messages seem to point exactly in this direction, suggesting that Chapter 5 will be crafted down to the smallest details and that the team is putting time, energy, and passion into delivering something truly special. Let's analyze another official post, this time written by Spencer. Spencer is the official video producer of Mob Entertainment, a key figure within the team, especially when it comes to creating trailers, video content, and everything related to the visual presentation of the game. Spencer worked directly on the production of the official trailer for Poppy Playtime Chapter 5, released last week, and in his message, he clearly confirmed his involvement. He explained that he worked behind the scenes on the trailer production, focusing in particular on some character animations and also the official thumbnail of the trailer. This detail is very important because it shows us that the trailer was not created hastily or superficially. On the contrary, every element seems to have been carefully crafted, from the animations to the shots, all the way to the cover image, which has the job of immediately capturing attention and conveying the tone of Chapter 5. If we look closely at the animations shown in the trailer, we can notice a quality level clearly higher than before. The character movements are smoother, more unsettling, and especially more cinematic. This is a clear sign of the enormous effort and time invested in creating this content, which serves not only to promote the game, but also to showcase the quality standard Mob Entertainment wants to achieve. The fact that Spencer highlighted his work on the animations and thumbnail further reinforces the idea that nothing was left to chance. Even elements often considered secondary, like the preview image, were treated with great care, showing that Mob Entertainment wants to present Chapter 5 inches the best possible way from the very first impression. All this work behind the trailer represents further confirmation of what other team members have already suggested. The effort put into creating this trailer directly reflects the game's development itself. If this is the level of care dedicated to a trailer, it is reasonable to think that Chapter 5 will be significantly better than previous chapters, both technically and artistically, and that Mob Entertainment is really aiming to exceed all expectations. Now let's move on to another official message, this time once again written by Spicer McElroy. In this post, Spicer wanted to emphasize a very important point: Chapter 5 will be better than Chapter 3. At first glance, this might seem like a simple statement, but if we stop and think for a moment, the choice to specifically mention Chapter 3 and not Chapter 4 is extremely significant. And this brings us to a well-known issue among Poppy Playtime fans. Chapter 4 was not very well received by the community. As many of you know, Chapter 4 was released with numerous errors and bugs that ruined the gaming experience for many players. Many aspects of the gameplay were poorly polished or even frustrating, which caused quite a lot of disappointment. To confirm this, even on platforms like Steam, there were numerous negative reviews where players expressed their frustration about technical problems and lack of smooth gameplay. For this reason, in most of the community, the chapter considered the best so far is Chapter 3. It is therefore clear that when Spicer says Chapter 5 will be better than Chapter 3, he is not making a random comparison. He is taking as a reference the chapter universally recognized as the highest point the series has reached so far. This message thus confirms something very important. Chapter 5 will not just be a good chapter, but it aims to become the best in the entire series. Mob Entertainment wants not only to surpass previous chapters, but also to recover from the disappointment of Chapter 4, showing all players that the series can return to its highest level. In essence, Spicer McElroy's message is a real sign of ambition from the development team. The declared goal is to release the best chapter of the series, and everything we are seeing, from official posts to trailers, seems to confirm that Mob Entertainment truly wants to prove this to us concretely. This is not an empty promise, but a commitment that clearly shows in every communication and every detail shared so far. Thank you so much for watching the video until the end. You are amazing. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell for the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.